Welcome to our podcast, Mindfulness Secret to Career Success, where we delve into how mindfulness can enhance your professional journey. Discover strategies to boost focus, reduce stress, and achieve your career goals with a mindful approach. Tune in and transform your work life from this inside out with a very esteemed guest, Rakesh Mathuria. He is the founder of Podcast Launch Formula for Coaches. He is a coaching business mentor. He is a career transformation coach. His podcast, Let's Talk Clarity, has around 330K plus downloads. Do watch it. He believes that one can skyrocket your business through the power of podcasting. Rakesh has helped hundreds of people to start their coaching business, transform their career, accelerate their coaching business, or help them start or grow their podcasts. How much I know him, and by going through his testimonials, what I really like about him is that he walks his talks. Now, you all know whom to reach out if you want to start your own podcast or for career transformation. Today, Rakesh will share his thoughts and shine light on topics like first step someone should take when considering a major career change, most common obstacles people face during a career transition and how can they overcome them, how mindfulness can directly impact career success, how important is mindset in achieving a successful career transformation. Hi Rakesh, thank you so much for coming on our podcast. I'm feeling really blessed that you took out your precious time for our podcast. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you, Pratibha, for this invite for the podcast. And I can remember it's been a while. I have been to some of the podcasts. I think after around 1 year, I have been to some of the podcasts. So very excited to share my journey and my means whatever my journey and my learnings along the way. I'm sure audience will definitely like it and support it. Yeah, thank you for inviting.
Thank you so much. I'm also sure. I think people will get to know after this podcast where should they reach out for, even for podcasting, even for career transformation. Thank you so much, Rakesh.
Yeah,
So
thanks.
let's start with like you can give you a small introduction and then what motivated you to become a career transformation coach?
So actually, what motivated me is it's a long story, but let me share. Let me share in a very short manner so that people will get my journey and from where I'm coming from. So I've been working in my organization from last 19 years, and so I can still remember the day around 8 9 years back when I was getting promoted and I was doing very well. And one day I was sitting at my home and I was thinking, ki, means from last 15 20 years I'm running in school, 10th, 12th, then college, then getting a job, and then in while getting a job, then promotions and doing work. And it's been 20 years I'm running, and all those things was happening. And then I started that I have completed all my life goals, means job हो गया, शादी हो गई, बच्चे हो गए, घर हो गया, everything is completed. So अब किसके पीछे भागूं? एंड वो मीन्स अब किसके पीछे, मतलब नेक्स्ट क्या मेरा गोल होना चाहिए? एंड देन दैट ब्रिंग मी दैट लेट्स स्टार्ट समथिंग न्यू, ये जॉब एंड एवरीथिंग. And that quest for something new brought me to reading books, you can see, reading books. And then I started working on my health, on my mind. And then what happens is that when I started reading books, I started to get connected to human psychology and how happiness and fulfillment thing works, which I was not getting from my job per se, means not up to 100% that fulfillment. I started to get from reading about human psychology, and then how to transform my career, means in the same career how to become more fulfilled. Like that, I started to read many books. and that brought me here. And somehow people around me also started to approach me that आप ऑफिस में इतने मतलब काम कैसे रहते हो, खुश कैसे रहते हो, fulfillment कैसे रहते हो, and all those things happened. They used to ask me, and I started to continue share, and share करने से मैं और ज़्यादा सीखता गया, and that's how I become a career transformation coach. So that's my journey, and yeah, means I'm enjoying my journey of last 8 years in this journey. Each and every second, each and every hour means I'm learning, and I'm means getting transformed again and again. So that's how I started. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a beautiful journey, and I can see on your face that calmness is there, and we can make out that, yeah, you are happy from inside.
Wow, wow, thank you.
Thank you, thank you. Okay. So, can you describe the first steps someone should take when considering a major career change?
Hmm. So actually, for career change, the first thing is that we have to understand whether you want the career change is not, or whether it is just unfulfillment inside. So the first step is to know yourself and know what you want. Means what you want in a career, means whether you want to come at the office at 9 a.m. or go at the 5 p.m., or whether you want to work in the evenings, whether you want under a big company or a small startup. But
Hmm.
before that, we have to understand what is inside us, what I want. What
Hmm.
I want means whether I want to work in a 12 to 15 hours job, and whether some new product has to be there, or whether I want to have on sales and marketing. So the first step is to know ourselves and what is my liking and what I want from my career. Instead of asking your company what they can give, we have to ask that what I want from myself, and then make a career or redesign your career around your lifestyle. Instead of designing your lifestyle based on your career, design your career based on your lifestyle. So that will be the first step for anyone who can come for career transformation.
Wow, that's really great and eye-opening, like a bulb on for many, I'm sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
thank you, thank you. Okay, so what are the most common obstacles people face during a career transition, and how can they overcome them?
Obstacle, actually, there's one obstacle which people generally face, is that means they run in on an autopilot. Means morning they get up, then get ready, go to office, they do some work, they come back, and there's no time for reflection or self reflection, that where I'm going, where my life is heading, where my career is going, whether I'm happy, whether I'm sad. Even they don't know, means they just become numb to their senses and just on an autopilot, just like aeroplane. When it is goes to the high sky, just autopilot, it is going to the direction. So they go in a, means people started to go in a autopilot mode. So the
Hmm.
antidote to that is that we should have a minimum 30 minute of time where we can reflect where my life is heading, where my career is heading, whether I'm doing good or what needs to be improved, and what new learnings I have to do, what new skills I have to develop. All these things we have to reflect again and again on a daily basis. Means around 30 minutes, maybe 15 minutes in the morning, 15 minutes in the evening, or maybe morning 30 minutes. So
Hmm.
to this, many people ask me that they don't have time for 30 minutes. So there is a famous quote. Let me share. I don't know. It is given by Buddha, or I don't know. Means in the internet it is going on. So
Hmm.
they say that everyone should meditate for 30 minutes in a day. Means everyone. And if you are not having time 30 minutes, then you should meditate 60 minutes.
So, what's your say on this?
Yeah, so if you are not having time for your life, for your own reflection, then you need more time for reflection. You need meditation. You need to calm yourself. That means if you are not having 30 minutes for your life, then you are not means living the life. You are not touching the life. You are just going in an autopilot. So that is the root cause. And by this quote means whenever I share with my clients, they will be like, "Oh my goodness, what is this?" So at once they start thinking, "No, no, 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 only 30 minutes is enough."
It's a good start. Yeah. Great.
So people should start from self reflection, and that will be the first step. And from there on, they can do whatever step they have to take for career transformation.
True. No, I have also heard this. Like, if today we cannot give time for our health, then tomorrow health will not give us time. So it's on us,
Yeah,
right? It's very
yeah,
important. So,
yeah. So it is like that. If you are going on a highway and you are low on fuel, then you have to stop at the gas station or petrol station.
true.
Means you cannot speed up and you cannot go on that highway. You have to stop. You have to stop at a petrol pump and get it refilled. So
Yes.
understand the meditation or reflection thing just as a gas station or petrol station. We have to stop at least once in a day. Means I'm not saying that you start with 30 minutes, you start with 5 minutes, 7 minutes, and just cut down the our this thing for 20-30 minutes and start
Yes.
with self reflection.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is like a golden nugget. Thank you so much. Okay. So, how important is mindset in achieving a successful career transformation?
Yeah, this is a very beautiful question because for a career, for life, mindset is everything. Means if we say that from where happiness will come, so after I will get the Olympic medal or after achieve that CEO rank, and then I will be happy and fulfillment. No, the mindset, it has to be from inside. The happiness has to be from the inside, and fulfillment has to be from inside only. So mindset is very important. And for mindset, I'm having a formula that I teach to my clients, that you should have a GPS mindset. So GPS means G for growth, P for positive, S for success. So growth mindset, always look forward for learning new skills and always have a growth mindset. And then P for always be positive, that any obstacle or anything will come, it is there to teach us learn something. So that is positive mindset. And then success mindset, that after achieving something I'll get success. No, you are already successful. So that is success mindset. So I always go back to GPS. And whatever I have shared in the reflection also, you can always reflect, what is my GPS today, where
Hmm.
is my heading, and like that. So growth, positive, and success mindset. So that is my take on for mindset. It is very important. Yeah.
Hmm. True. So true. I think mindset is everything, like you said before. It's a
Yeah.
basic,
Hmm.
it's a foundation of everything. It's very important. And again, GPS is also a golden nugget for the viewers. Thank you so much.
Actually, these short acronym actually works very wonder. And people, if they don't remember the whole episode, at least they will remember GPS.
Exactly. You have given a lot of good takeaways and nuggets. Great. Thank you so much. Can you share a client success story that exemplifies the impact of your coaching?
Success story, yes. Yeah. I'll be love to share the success stories of my client. And I think it is long back, maybe 4-5 years back, when I just started my coaching journey. And one of my friend, She was working from for a company, I think Pepsi or HP. I think HP. Yeah, HP India. She was working. Before that, she was working with Pepsi, and then
Mm-hmm.
she shifted her career from these companies to become a CEO of a company.
Mm-hmm.
And this shifted her whole lifestyle. She has to shift the city also. She was in the new city. She was having very less friends, and then she became CEO. Previously she was an employee in a very big company, and now she was a CEO of a very small startup. Small means around 25-30 people, but she was CEO. So that has got her very much under pressure from venture capitalists, investors, and lot of pressure has started to build up. And that was the time I also started my coaching journey. And that was the time when COVID and all those things, everything was happening 2020, 20 or 21. And that was the time she became CEO. And then means I started coaching her, and we had some I think 5 to 6 sessions. And after that, maybe after 3-4 months, she started to lead the as a CEO. She started to lead the startup in a different way, and she was able to manage the work life. And later she gave me my video testimonial to me,
Wow.
which became super hit, because she was all going through. And I don't know, means really what we worked is that work life balance, means time management. Most of the executives nowadays means feel difficulty in managing time, work life balance, and in this all means goal driven and career driven means target driven career. We tend to forget our health
Mm.
become back goes on a back seats. So the time management and work life balance, we have worked on it. And so from that day till today, she's doing wonders. And I think that company has grown 7x or 6x. Last time, 3 months back, I had a catch up session with her. So she was telling that company has grown 6x in last 3-4 years. So that was very beautiful incident. I always remember.
Wow, that's great. I think many people should reach out to you, right? Career transformation, even for mindset also. I think you have a very positive mindset. I can see, and the way you are giving the answer, it's very in a very calm way. You're giving the answers. You're very. I can make out from the way you're giving the answers and the way you're thinking about framing the answers too. Yeah.
Wow. Thank you. Hmm.
Thank you so much. Okay. Can you explain how mindfulness can directly impact career success?
Mindfulness, yeah, actually. First, let me explain what is mindfulness, and from there we can connect it to career. Because
Yes.
it's the same that a lot of people start with autopilot and all this thing, and they forget where their mind is. Actually, mindfulness is all about being in the here and now, and enjoying the present moment. And don't go into the trap of future planning and lot of things. Be in the present moment, and don't go in regret mode and go into the past. Be in the present moment. So that is the mindfulness. And sometimes we go into the target and to do list and all those things in career, that we go into the future more and worry about the future more instead of being in the present. So for antidote to this is that I always say to my client that action cures all. So this is the famous quote from Tom Bilyeu of Impact Theory podcast, that
Hmm.
whenever you are in worry, whenever you are in some kind of anxiety, pressure, do some action. Action
Yes.
cures all, everything. Means the worry start when we have a less action. Worry start or means If you are anxious, it start with less action. So
mm,
once you start doing something, if you want to do some sales call, if you just do the first call and or the first mail, you just publish it or send it, the mindfulness starts bringing start to creep in and increase in. So that's the way we can start. So let's, whenever you feel that something is bothering you, do some
mm.
action. Do some action.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
I agree with you. Okay. What simple mindfulness practices can busy professionals incorporate into their daily routine?
Mindful practices, actually, this I have already shared, and
Yeah.
this let me explain it again, that I call it ST30. And
Mm-hmm.
it is called self talk 30. Means whatever I have shared in the previous discussion also, that every day we have to sit with ourselves,
Mm-hmm.
analyze where our life is going for 30 minutes every day. So that is the one mindful practice. From there we can start, and from there we can understand what needs to be learned, what new skill we want, and what is there happening in our life, and what needs more attention, whether it's health, whether it is career, whether it is life, whether it is relationship. So
Mm-hmm.
that brings awareness back to our life. Means after ST30 or self talk 30, we started to touch our life more profoundly. We started to feel the life, that yes, these are the things which is happening to our life, and these are the things we can do something about it. But
Yes.
let me be clear that ST30, it is not that we should say that ये भी नहीं हुआ, वो भी नहीं हुआ, ये भी नहीं किया, वो भी नहीं किया. मतलब don't fall into that trap. Don't be harsh on yourself, but just analyze it, and make a commitment that okay, it is not done today, but let's do it today, tomorrow, or just delegate, or just procrastinate that these thing I am not able to do it today, I will do it next week, next month. But don't
Mm-hmm.
fall into the trap कि ये भी नहीं हुआ, वो भी नहीं हुआ. See the things, what is being done, क्या हो गया आज के दिन में, and understanding those things, those are more important than understanding, means recalling क्या नहीं हुआ, क्या, what are pending.
Hmm.
So this
True.
is one that mindful practice which I recommend to everyone, even in for career, for life, and means anyone who is going through the life, he or she must reflect with themselves. Just sit in a room without
Hmm.
our devices, and
Hmm.
just if you want to write, you can have a notebook, a pen, and just reflect where my life is heading, and where my awareness is heading, and where my consciousness is heading.
Hmm. Yes. True. Even I make my clients do this. Like they can give some or do some screen time off, and then
Mm-hmm.
reflect what's going on inside them, and then they can make their judgment on their own. Like they're feeling better. It's very and daily basis. It's not just weekly or monthly. Do daily for half an hour at least. That's important, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And more mindful. Mindfulness means to, like you said, to stay in a present moment. So be mindful in whether you're eating, whether you're listening, whether you're talking, communicating,
Mm.
working, whatever. I think that will solve a lot of problems.
और आजकल हाउ वी डू आवर ब्रेकफास्ट, कभी कभी ऐसे जल्दी में करते हैं, जैसे मतलब just to take that breakfast thing. We have to eat mindfully also,
Yes,
that whatever we are eating, we are tasting it.
yes.
And once I was sitting in my office, and one of my colleague came, and वो मेरे पास आए और बोले कि आज पोहा अच्छा बना है. मैं कहा ठीक है, तो चलो, let's have poha. And on my chair we had poha, we were discussing ये वो everything. And after that he asked me कि पोहा में क्या क्या डाला था, you tell me. And I
Hmm.
was Means searching, ye dala, wo dala, and everything, and I missed some of the things. Then he ordered one more plate of poha, and then forced me to eat one more, and then analyze कि अब आप खाते हुए सोचना कि इसमें क्या क्या है.
Hmm.
And
Yes.
second time it was I was experiencing the poha and the flavor and the other things, pudina, and then that bhujia, namkeen, and all the flavors were coming the second time. So
Hmm.
that day I started to feel that what is mindful eating.
Yes. Savor each taste. Be thankful to the one who prepared, even to God, because all are not getting the food to eat, right? But we are having that.
Yeah.
So you should be grateful to your friend, actually, for starting that mindful eating. Yeah.
Yeah, he was the one who gave me a lot of books, and he also gave me that book, the letters from the Seneca.
Oh,
Wow, beautiful book, and that book is still with me. Means he gave me, and he told me that you read, and later he didn't ask for it, and I didn't return that book because it was meant for me.
yes. Great. Thank you for sharing this lovely story. And the thing is, we need more friends like him.
Yes, yes, yes. We need more friends like him, and if you are not having those friends, then
Become one.
become the,
Exactly. Applause. Uh,
yeah. Thank you.
yeah, I've heard like people say like when it comes to Mahabharata, like people say you become Krishna for someone.
Hmm.
People say that you should find a friend like Krishna. But I
Krishna.
am saying you become Krishna for someone actually, right? Become
Ye-
someone's chariot, show the right path, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. That is super powerful. Super powerful.
yeah, nice. This talk is really deep and beautiful. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. The energies of both of us is working wonders.
Thank you so much. Okay, next is like in your experience, what is the biggest misconception about mindfulness in the context of career development?
That is very very deep and very important question to ask. And if I say means most of the people or clients when they come to me means they are having this misconception that if I change my job, then I will be happy and fulfilled.
Hmm.
Means they start once they feel some resistance in the office or from boss, from office colleagues, they started to feel that I have to change the job. So that
Hmm.
was the biggest misconception conception with the people. They can become happy and fulfilled in the same job also, and they
Hmm.
can learn new things, new skills in the same job, and then they can shift if they want to. Means, and even if they don't want to change the job, they can change the department. They can learn new skill. They can learn if they are in marketing, they can learn sales, and they can change the department. They can change the boss. Why to
Hmm.
shift the whole company and then search for success or happiness?
Hmm.
Hence we can easily learn some new skills, and if sales and marketing is not your thing, you can go to R&D, you can go to operation, you can go to A&W administration. You can
Hmm.
ask your boss to shift departments, and I'm sure if you keep on asking for department change or something, they will definitely be able to listen, or at least try to accommodate somewhere else, or they can change the teams. So this
Hmm.
is the biggest misconception that बस मुझे ये जॉब छोड़नी है, बस बस उसके बाद मैं खुश हो जाऊंगा.
Which is never ending, right?
Yeah. It will go on and on because one job, then second, then third, fourth, it is going on.
Okay. Hmm. But if someone talks about like we have heard people say that they have very toxic culture, right? Somewhere. So what about that? What you suggest to them?
Yeah. So there are departments and there are companies where the environment is toxic, and toxic by culture or by the means what you can say, the product or services which they offer. Based on
mm,
that, there has to be toxic. And if it
mm,
is not suiting you, then I will definitely advise anyone to shift. But
mm,
before that,
mm,
build your skill set, learn some new skills, and then go. Yeah,
mm,
not do it at once, but
mm,
first understand. And then one more thing which I means teach to my clients or make them understand is that first they have to decide what career they want.
mm,
Means whether they are morning person, whether they are night person, whether they are and they want to work in a burst, whether they want to work in small chunks, whether they want to work with people, whether they want to work alone. First they have to understand their themselves, and then choose the company or the career. And
mm,
if you are not having options, then create options, learn
mm,
some new skill set, and then create options of new company or new department. So
mm,
it is all about, first we have to understand ourselves, what I want. And for this I do this exercise to means write down their perfect day. Means if my client come that ye job acha nahi, ye nahi, so I make them write their perfect day. Means
mm,
they have to imagine that they are not in the same job, they have left their job, and they are on their perfect week. Monday morning they woke up, and what they want their day to be like, they can
mm,
write down time wise that I will get up at 6 and then do
mm,
this things, and I will then do this, and they have to write everything about what my perfect day will look like. And then from where they are and from where they are perfect day, how can they achieve it? The gap is there, the gap, and they have to do the gap mapping, and then they can learn the skills. And then I'm sure means I have done this exercise, I think 4 5 years back,
mm,
of writing my perfect day. And today means I'm basically living around 80 85% of the same that perfect day. So once you write down on a piece of paper your
mm,
perfect day, it will eventually happen and manifest,
mm,
because you have centered your thoughts towards that. So it will manifest, you will work on it daily, you
mm,
will remind yourself about the perfect day, and then it's how it is manifested. And yeah, it will be done. So the perfect day exercise is very important if we want, if someone wants to have that toxic not relationship, toxic office environment, then what is the best environment, they can write it down and work
mm.
on that.
True. Yeah, universe will, manifest that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes. Lot of takeaways from your podcast, Rakesh. Thank you so
Hmm.
much. Okay. So, what trends do you see in the job market that individuals should be aware of when planning a career change?
This is very important, and very important question to ask, because from last 6 to 7 months, November 23, the chat GPT and a lot of things have come up, and this has gone means everywhere, everything is going for chat GPT, AI, and all those things. So let me share that AI is not going to take away our jobs and nothing, but
Hmm.
someone who knows AI will definitely take your job.
Hmm.
So what is the antidote? That we have to start learning AI, or at least know about AI. What is AI and what can be done? How can I learn AI, and how I can use this AI in my job profile or my life? Because
Hmm.
if I don't learn, someone else will come, even a younger person will come who know what is AI and how it works, and that person will be taken. That person will take your job. So AI will not going to take your job in the next, I think, 10, 15, 20 years. But someone who knows AI will
Hmm.
definitely will means give you a means a very tough competition. It is the same, just like in 1990s the computer came. So a lot of people were reluctant to learn the computer, and people who knew Word, Excel that point of time, and so they started to become more popular in office, in our parents' office, if I can say. So this is the same era in which AI has come up with, means this computer thing has come up with new name, new name and work. So it is just like that. So we have to start with learning AI, or ये ML होता क्या है, means how it is done, machine
Yes.
learning and all those things. At least we know, and at least we know that what are the things, Chat GPT, Gemini, Cloudy, ये सब है क्या, मतलब at least we should know, and we should be aware of all these new things.
True. Yes. Keep yourself up to date, right? It's very
Mm,
important.
very
Market is
important.
changing every now and then. It's like, and you have given a very great analogy of computer. Actually, people can now connect with that very easily. Actually, yeah. So
Yes, yeah.
sure. Yeah. Yeah. At that time, people would have not thought of using computer. Like, yeah, I think like it's very important right now, right? Right. So yes,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
great, nice
The whole,
exam.
thank you.
So. So, what advice do you have for individuals who feel stuck in their current job but are unsure of their next steps?
Mm, the first step is that they should start to know themselves. That will be the first step. Just
Hmm.
know yourself. That's it. That will be the first step. Means the company, the startup, or wherever they are working. First, they should know themselves, and
Hmm.
by knowing themselves, let me explain that they have to understand whether they are morning person, they are evening person, what are the lifestyle they suits them, whether you are good with people, whether you are good in working alone, whether means you are good in managing interpersonal skill, or whether means you are having difference, whether you want to work in a big team, small team. So that will be the first step to understand how to means how to understand yourself, and then from there design your dream career with your perfect day.
Hmm. True. Any general advice for our audience?
General advice means I think I have given twice, but let me give it again. That ST30. Every day, sit with yourself for 30 minutes and analyze the day, the life, the week, or a month where I'm going. So that is very important, and it is and it is like the benefit of ST30 will not be means given in a day or a week. It is like
Hmm.
exercise. We have to do it every day,
Hmm.
just like within a day or two we cannot have a very good physique and fitness. We have to do it every day we have to do. So like
Hmm.
that means it is like exercise for our life, you can say, or mind, or mindfulness, like that. So we have to sit and start with 5, 10 second, 15 minutes, and then sometimes if you are traveling on a train, on a bus, or if you are commuting and anywhere at the airport, and so I'm having means traveling job. So I do my this ST30 in my aeroplane when aeroplane mode is there and nothing is working. So
Yeah.
generally, people used to see that what this guy is doing and with this diaries, and so I have written many of the diaries in my travel time flights. I have written 2 books in the flight only.
Wow. Please tell the name of your books and where people can connect with you very easily.
Yeah. So I'm having two books which are available on Amazon. One is Optimism by Rakesh Mathuria, and the second is Love for Life plugin.
Wow.
That is also available on Amazon. And the means the best means medium to connect with me is on LinkedIn, Rakesh
Mm.
Mathuria. And yeah, I'm pretty much very not very active, but pretty much active on Instagram also with the same name, Rakesh Mathuria. So if you connect with me or ping me, I'll be definitely love to listen to your story, your career story, or if any improvement you want in our podcast. That also means I'm very means receptive to feedbacks and everything.
Wow. Any one word for our podcast, this today's podcast, which you feel?
Yeah. So thank you, Pratibha, for inviting me for the podcast. And like I shared initially, that it's been a while that I have been to podcast. So thank you for inviting. And because in the last 1 year, I'm doing my own podcast, Let's Talk Clarity, and
Mm.
inviting people. And then I used to throw many questions to people. Now I understand how they feel when questions are thrown. So it's good that I'm getting my medicine to myself. So but you have asked me very beautiful questions, and it made me, and above all, means apart from the question, the energy and the calmness which you bring to the conversation, it generally brings best out of the guest. So I think I was feeling very homely and very comfort talking to you and answering your questions. So thank you for inviting.
Thank you to you for coming to our podcast, taking your time out because I know you're a very busy person and you were like, okay, Pratibha, I'm coming anytime, right? So it was very less time, right, which I gave to you. So thank you so much. And you have lots of insight. Like you're doing podcasts from long time, plus you come up with very rich experience, right, on this your business also, right?
Mhm.
So you can see that when you talk, when you give the examples. So
Mhm.
yeah, thank you so much. And this is just the first podcast with you. I'm sure I'm going to call you for the next, which will be on podcasting itself.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
because
definitely.
you're the best person for that, because you have a lot of what trade journey and experience right on podcasting. Even I can improve. I have just started, so I'm sure getting a lot of insights from you on that too. And today's podcast, I'm sure this will give a lot of insights and takeaways from a lot of your code words like GPS, ST30, like being mindful. First step
Perfect
is
day. Perfect
yes,
day.
perfect day. Yes, yes, like it's manifestation, right? And yes. So we are giving the gist. I am sure people will get a lot of insights and takeaways from your this podcast, and many will reach out to you. I'm sure people should reach out to you, and stay blessed. We'll meet soon. God bless you. Thank you so much for coming on a podcast.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the podcast. I'm truly grateful.
Thank you. Me too. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us on our podcast, Mindfulness Secret to Career Success. We hope today's insights inspire you to integrate mindfulness into your professional life. Remember, a mindful approach can lead to greater focus, reduced stress, and enhanced career satisfaction. Stay mindful, stay blessed, take care. Thank you.